joining us here on the National Communications Network. We are here on the sidelines of a Budget 2025 as we have conversations surrounding this extensive budget period in which we have the debates and, of course, subsequently the consideration of estimates. I have with me here the Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, the Honorable Mohabir Anil Nandlall. Minister Nandlall, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to be here.
Minister, as the debates go on, there were some startling remarks made about the judiciary and the work that government has been doing to improve the judiciary. In fact, there was a comment made by MP Ramjattan, particularly in relation to the appointment of puisne judges, saying that they have not been appointed. Is this in fact true?
Khemraj Ramjattan and his colleague on the opposition benches continue to engage in sophistry and continue to attempt to populate the public record with falsehoods and inaccuracies. And it is important that we set the record straight early rather than later, because sometimes these inaccuracies are allowed to fester for too long, and persons reading or hearing them believe them.
Yeah.
So during the course of his presentation today, the Honorable Member Khemraj Ramjattan asserted very boldly that our government is refusing or has refused to confirm 4 acting judges in office. And he went on to make the further false assertion that the government is refusing to confirm these judges because these judges have rendered rulings against the government. The entire assertion of Mr. Ramjattan is an utter falsehood, and it's completely fallacious and wrong. The 4 judges to whom he is referring are Justice Sandil Kisoon, Justice Damon Young, Justice Gino Prasad, and Justice Simone Ramlal. Coincidentally and ironically, these 4 judges were appointed by the APNU-AFC coalition government, of which Ramjattan was a part, since 2017. And they were never confirmed. They were appointed to act since 2017. And up until they left government in 2020, these judges were never confirmed. So that's the first point I want to make. They did not confirm these judges. They appointed them and left them acting. In October of 2024, the President, His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, received a recommendation from the Judicial Service Commission to confirm these judges. In November of 2024, within a matter of a few weeks, President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali confirmed all those judges. He could not have done it prior to that without a recommendation from the Judicial Service Commission. The government, as you know, and as the population would know, do not control the business or agenda of the Judicial Service Commission.
Correct.
That is an independent constitutional entity whose functions are insulated from governmental interference. So the point I am making is that these judges could not have been confirmed earlier because the recommendation for their confirmation did not come to the President until October last year. Right. And within 1 month, in November last year, the President confirmed those very 4 judges. Now that is just one example of the mountain of lies and sophistry that is being peddled in that parliament
And AG,
as the budget debates are ongoing.
and that's exactly what I wanted you to talk a little bit more about. This is the second day. We haven't gone very far, but we've seen a number of speakers come from the opposition and from government as well. What do you make of the nature of the debates holistically so far?
What is clear in the budget debate, as would have been clear to every single Guyanese, is that this bunch of opposition parliamentarians are misplaced. They lack the capabilities, they lack the vision, they lack the interpretative ability, they lack the credibility, they lack the self-respect to sit in the National Assembly of our country. In terms of their vision, they cannot see beyond their noses. So they are extremely short-sighted. So they have a problem with all the infrastructural developments taking place in Guyana. To them, as they have said it themselves, you cannot eat the roads and bridges. So you look around the world, every developed country would have reached the stage of development because of roads, because of bridges, and because of infrastructure built right across those countries.
Right.
You look at the majestic United States of America, and the I-95 highway was built over 100 years ago, and I can go country by country. When we try to build major roadways, fundamental to the lives of the Guyanese people, it's a waste of money, and it is a gift to our friends and families. That is their vision. When we built the Marriott Hotel, it was a waste of time. They were going to convert it to a daycare center for the children of Sophia. That's what they said. When we built the stadium, they said it's a white elephant. Today, who can second guess how important the stadium has become for culture, sports, etc. in Guyana? I just give you those two examples to explain vividly to the viewers that they can't see beyond their nose. What they want is for us to take the money in the budget and give everybody a bag of money so that they can enjoy themselves, and then they can buy what they want to buy and, spend it out, and then, in 3 months' time, we're back to starvation. That is their vision for Guyana. And everything that they say is through that vision. It's from that perspective. Not a single project, according to them, is worthy of recognition, not praise, not a single project. Not a word of praise for the Demerara Harbor Bridge. Not a word of praise for the 4-lane highways going around the country. All of that is a waste of time. They are nitpicking that blackout is increasing. All the negatives that are there, they amplify. Now, I know that you're an opposition member. You don't have to praise the government. But don't you have self-respect? Don't you want your constituents to look at you with credibility? You don't think that they are benefiting? Don't you think that they are seeing that their salaries are increasing, that their disposable income power is increasing, that they are better off now than they were 10 years ago? Why you can't accept that? They are driving on the very road to go and cost the government. They are crossing the very bridges to cost the government. One of them saying people can't eat roads. I don't know who ever tell him that we are building roads for the people to eat. The government never said that we are building roads for anybody to eat. But that's the mentality of these people. They're misfits. I wish if I could say something better.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't. I have to maintain my credibility. And I care about that, unlike them. I can say with great credibility that they are unfit to be in the National Assembly.
Well, AG, we look forward to your debate, your presentation a little later in the week, of course, and listening to the remaining of the presentations. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.